Acepreloaded, man. This your boy.
Acepreloaded, man. If you
Acepreloaded out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Acepreloaded.
Preloaded. Shout out Tulsa, Oklahoma.
As y'all see, man, we at the SuaceFactory. Chubbs the Barber, CTB. Been doing this for a while now. 14 years in the game. He gonna get you right. You gonna pay that bread. But you know what? You gonna leave feeling like family. You gonna leave feeling like you sauced up. Why? Because it costs to drip sauce. You understand that? So, you can go pay 20, you can go pay 25, and you can go pay 40. You get what you pay for, baby. You want to get sauced up? Book CTB. SuaceFactory. Get you right. What's going on, y'all? It's Ace here, Acepreloaded, man. We went to the SuaceFactory, the man himself, Chubbs the Barber. I don't say something for the camera, Chubbs. Yes, so, man, Chubbs the Barber, man. I appreciate for getting me in short notice. You know, you all know you booked up, you know.
That's great.
If you could, man, tell them where we at, man.
So we out east. We out east with it, baby.
Okay, out east, out east. But what's a good way to get in contact with you to schedule a session for a haircut?
Man, Instagram. It's phone number 918-728-4903. I've been old school with it for about a month and some change. Only because, the new way, I got an app, all of that good jazz, but you get content with that. So I don't have to, I can get real lazy with not having to respond to people. So I'm trying to cast that shadow off of me. Okay. Yeah. If you text me, I gotta call. I gotta answer that text. I gotta answer that phone call so we can get this money. Like you did, baby.
Very respectful. Very respectful.
Hey, man, yeah. That part of life is a thing. Like I done had enough stuff going on with me in my outside life to where now, I get it. It make me feel some type of way. So I'm like, let me answer some text messages about some haircuts. Maybe that'll help that'll help my karma get better.
For sure.
It won't be doing me wrong.
Man, I can say I'm very proud of you, brother. I remember you was cutting for as low as, I want to say about 40, maybe 35, 40, way back in Mr. Crispy, way back before that at Barber Kings. But I do remember Mr. Crispy's, and that's when I was out doing my oil field thing, man, making my good little cash. And I remember you went live, I don't know if you went live or if you was on your story, bro, and I was like, you was just showing your little story on me and stuff, and I was just like, man, Chubbs the Barber, man, $100 an hour, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got no money, stay your broke ass at home. And it was funny at the time, but I ain't know you was serious. Because I had to stay my broke ass at home a couple times. But no, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of the growth. And I'm proud of everything you accomplished, brother. This is a beautiful, beautiful setup here, for sure.
Appreciate it.
So,
you want to fade it,
we're going to go with the taper. So, with that being said, man, what do we have in store for 2024, man? What we got in store?
Man, I want to take the limitations off, man. It's real easy to get. It's real easy to. Tulsa got a real kind of restricting mindset if you allow it to take over. So there's a lot of things that I haven't done or got into because, I didn't want to keep hearing about the big time persona. Everything that comes attached to Hollywood type stuff. This is what Chubbs do, like so now we're gonna actually step into that lane a little bit. I want to do podcasting, shoot a little bit of content type stuff. Just living life regular, bro. We in this day and age to where social media kind of allow you to speak on any and everything at the drop of a dime, you know. Kind of working my way out of being affected by what people think about it. Like, your opinion is your opinion. That's what makes us different as people.
Okay.
So now we're finna get into it.
So we got a podcast coming in store.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So will this be like a barbershop talk? Will this be like, you know, behind the scenes in like a podcast studio? Or how, you know, what's the setup gonna kind of be?
I definitely wanna, it's gonna be a little bit of, it's gonna be a little bit of everything, but for the most part, nah, this gonna be about my regular life, kind of connecting people to Chubbs the person, and then letting them be worried about Chubbs the barber. So yeah, we eventually gonna get to some barbershop talk type of podcast situation, but this one is a little bit more near and dear to my heart. So
this is kind of like understanding who Chubbs the barber who he is behind
Chubbs, and then we'll get to Chubbs the barber.
Gotcha, man. Man, I can't wait for it, man. You know, that's gonna be something big for the city, you know.
Definitely is, bro. We're going for everything that come with being in a podcast.
For sure. What are all the big names in Tulsa, man, that you done cut it, you know, as far as artists or athletes?
Man, it's dope. It's definitely dope being a barber because I have cut a lot of dope people, dope artists, dope athletes. So, you know, I didn't cut the hometown heats, you know, the Josh Jacobs,
wow.
You know, the Justice Hill. I didn't cut, you know, Dominique Alexander, you know, all of these boys, they play NFL football. So I definitely didn't cut a few NFL football players, you know, Darwin Thompson. You know, but these is all the people that was here, you know, that was coming and getting haircuts before
the fame.
Yeah, before the fame. So it was just like, oh, okay. So now, you know, we get to, or they was here. And it was just like, you know, just being here. So it's just like, all right, you gotta come back here, you gotta be at home. So, you know, now that social media definitely helps people find anything they want. So sure, people definitely came and found me off of social media since that, but so yeah, I've been cut a few people, man. 21 Savage, NBA Youngboy.
That's big.
21 Savage, NBA Youngboy.
That's past Tulsa.
Yeah. Last one I cut, Bill Bellamy, comedian.
Oh, see, I was talking small, but like, I don't want to see. They be thinking big, bitch. They be thinking big.
So I didn't cut a few people, and it's just like, man, that's cool to be like that too. You know, to be able to cut some of these people is definitely cool. But you know, I would much rather, like, if I gotta choose, I would definitely like to cut more athletes, only because they got control, a little bit more control with their time.
Okay.
You know, like, man, I was set up to cut Webby hair, and shoot, bro had me waiting around like a group.
Wow.
Yeah, like, you know, like, he was posted performing. You know, it's a Tulsa, baby. You know, the club is over there, like, you know, club over there, like, too.
Was this after or before the performance?
Shit, this was before. It was supposed to be before. Shoot, bro, I missed the whole party. Trying to, you know, be a celebrity barber.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just like, nah, like, you know, I'm at the hotel, gotta sit there. You know, his people was kind of look different. So, you know, they like, man, you know, you gotta be up there by yourself. We don't want nobody in there with you type stuff. So I'm like, alright, so, you know, brother came with me, so he chilled downstairs. Shit, bro, I think I probably sat up there for like I cut one other cat. So Cat Cameo, he was the one that was, you know, kind of tied into it. You know, bro from Arkansas. You know, I cut his hair. You know, his people came in, like, alright, bro, for the pull up. You know, he cut his hair next. You know, I didn't set up. Went live on Facebook, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, next haircut, y'all gonna want to see this type stuff, you know. Kind of put my foot in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, shoot, if I didn't pull up, shoot, I got so annoyed. I'm like, fuck this, we done, baby. Go downstairs. Bro pulled up. I think it was like probably like 12:45. 12:45, close to 1. when they pulled up in the van, you know, off the road. And so shit, like, and I knew, bro, like, you know, wherever they came from, like, bro was either getting lit or they was already lit. And they just on the road with it, shit. They pulled up to the hotel, jumped out that bitch, like, shit, you know, baby, like, what the fuck we on? I'm like, nigga, you ain't, you supposed to come get a haircut, dog, like, you know. And you gotta think, like, I had to tell his people, because, you know, they're like, yeah, Whitney want a haircut, like, nah, he really want, I'm like, bro got a whole bob. Now, I done seen his haircut on plenty of videos and, you know, stuff like that, so I know what it, you know, now that I'm a barber, you know, like shit, bro got a monumental type of afro bob haircut that has definitely been emulated. People definitely coming to the barber shop like, man, shit, bro, I want the webby haircut.
And man, that's to a barber style cut.
Yeah, so you know, and I'm telling his people, I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna be able to cut him in no 10, 15 minutes. Like, y'all not gonna have me with my name on a haircut that, you know, don't look good. Shoot, I'll pull up, hop out the car, you know, pants hanging down, wife beat on. Like, shit, what the fuck we on? Like, shit, this nigga don't know we gotta go perform? I don't think so. Shit, I left. But no need for me to, you know, be there. We good. Go ahead and leave this thing. We can definitely get on up out of here. So, shoot, when I got there, they was trying to, like, shoot, he performed with the lights on. Like that's how late he was. That's how late he was to hers. Shit, I walked in like I had my little old drink at the club. You know, I had all my little party favors already at the spot. So I'm like, man, let me go get my stuff. That's the only reason I'm going is to go get my stuff. Shit.
Was that the performance from about 2 years ago or a little bit?
No.
Okay.
This was Hayes days, baby.
Hayes
so
Day. Oh, wow.
Ooh, baby.
2016?
Shit,
15?
probably. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah. It definitely was a little second ago. But it wasn't that one. I went to that one though too though. Like it was just like like, and it's crazy because like just the little things I didn't encounter with these rappers when they would call. You know, like, hey bro, you want to cut such and such her tonight? Hell no. I want to go to the party too.
He said, I want to kick it.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, like, no, that mean I can't, you know, I can't start for the night. I can't, you know, I can't tune up. I can't do nothing. I got to literally sit here. And be sober until I'm done cutting hair. And then it's just like, you know, we want to start drinking late. You know, and it's just like, nah. So I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna sit here and be worried about that. I don't want to cut no hair. Like, you know. Yeah. Just like a regular job, baby. You tend to take barbers for granted when you talk about a haircut. You know, we talking about you getting a haircut at, you know, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, you might, I'm in the business to where I'm cutting people's hair before they go to the show. So let's just take you. You want your haircut before the wedding. You can't get one because Chubbs had to leave. Yeah. Go cut with me. So now it's like, oh shit, I can't get no haircut. Like, who fuck on, you know, where am I gonna go to get a haircut? You know, it's all of that running around and trying to find out who gonna cut my hair before you go to the party type of stuff. So everybody, you know, any barber gotta literally take off, pack your stuff up, because, you know, these Negroes be acting like, you know, they be acting like rappers. You know, like, oh man, I don't wanna go to the barbershop and be up there around a whole lot of people. So, okay. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, most of these artists be really low-key feeling entitled. Like, they ain't gotta pay for the haircut, too. So, that'd be another reason that, you know, I definitely don't mind not going.
I meant to ask you, so, at all the celebrities, not even the celebrities, what is the most you have ever been paid for a haircut?
The most I have ever been paid for a haircut has been $1,000.
How was that experience? How was the experience to get $1,000 for that hour, 2 hour cut?
Yeah, that was different.
How did you feel though?
I was appreciated. I mean, you know, I definitely appreciate it. And it didn't come from no rapper, no artist, or no rapper, no artist, no athlete.
Ain't that something?
Came from a regular ass person.
A regular person that saw your work.
Yeah, not even, I mean, yeah, you gotta see my work, but I mean, you just gotta appreciate it for the amount of inconvenience. you know, it may provide. It was like, shoot, I literally just came back from vacation. And bro had something he had to do. So I literally came back from vacation, had to wake up about 3:30 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning and go make a house call. To go, you know, go cut some hair. So it's just like, oh man. So yeah, like, you know, it be all fine and dandy, but you know, hey man, I started charging what I charge so I could bust it down at the house.
Yeah.
No need to go cut no hair and, you know, come home.
So you did make cut some hair?
Ladies don't really care. I just want to know what that intake gonna be.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like, so anybody, when it came to just regularly cutting hair, like I started charging after hour $100, so I started raising my prices. So when I split it, I still got what I want.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta go home and split the money up, you know, give some to the baby. So it's just like, nah, I want my own money. It's cool when you splitting that money and it's like you ain't got nothing. I just went and cut some hair, ain't got nothing left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it
That's
away.
pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. How does being a barber affect you as being a husband and a father?
Not really. I mean, they just take away the time. The extra time that you would have pushing the clock, they would probably take that away. Because, I mean, it just look at how you, it depends on how you look at it. So I look at it as I'm somebody's barber. So at the end of the day, I gotta be somebody's barber. Somebody gonna need me anyway. Drop it down. Somebody gonna need a haircut. I'm gonna have to do something to it. Like, you know, my family has to share me with the world. So when you look at it like that, it's just like, nah, you know, it's just extra time. It make you appreciate your family time when you do get it. So I'm like, nah, I definitely don't be wanting to be away, but I have to because of the profession I chose. Now, it was regular at first when, you know, I wasn't sought after and people didn't really cut like that. But, you know, now, you know, I got 14 years of clientele, so at the drop of a dime, it's something. Somebody getting married, somebody got engagement pictures, somebody birthday pictures, somebody got something. And on top of that, you know, you got kids. You know, you take, you know, for every man, you might have a son, might have a nephew or somebody who's trying to get cut. So, you know, it's just like when you do that, you definitely have to be mindful of this. So, nah, it take you away. Number one thing is it just take you away from the time, you know, that you could be at home spending with your family.
That quality time.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, so y'all remember that when you jump in your shirt, you know, this man has a family, and he's Uncle Chubbs to y'all, so y'all be sure to bless them pockets, man, you know?
Yeah, don't nobody care about y'all now, baby. That's why you got, you know, I had a regular job for too long, baby.
So what was Chubbs the Barber doing before Barber?
Everything. Getting fired from every job you can.
How many jobs would you say you had before Barber?
Baby, I got fired from a lot of jobs. Got fired from Bama. Got fired from the bus plant. Well, I quit the bus plant. I quit Bama. I got fired the last time, and actually the last time I got fired from Bama, I was in barber school. Like I was trying to, you know, make it work.
Trying to do both.
Yeah. You know, shit. Got fired. I quit Bama 3 times. Like Bama was it's just cold. It's cold as fuck. You know, if you don't know, I was doing the pizza crust. So I had to stack them. So it's just freezing. They come out there freezing. They just cold. So quit that bitch 3 times. So, you know, like, alright.
At the time, did you have any kids?
Hell yeah. Every job, I mean, at first, like, yeah. My oldest, she should be 16 this year. I had her 2008. So I got out of school in 2005. I was getting fired from 2005, 2008. Like,
wow.
It wasn't no need of, no, it wasn't. It was just, I don't know. You know, it was bad. Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, I just, you know, young buck. Like, you know, had about a Chevy. I want to drive around all day, you know, like, hey.
So, if you was to not be a barber today, what do you think you would be doing?
Shit, I do not know.
That's a good question, huh?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sound like
I worked at a call center, I worked at warehouses, you name it, I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, So I wouldn't know what the hell I'd be doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Barbering is the only thing that I could do well.
We ain't gotta worry about that. You got your calling and you're doing a damn good job.
Yeah. Baby, I can sell haircuts. I couldn't sell nothing else.
NBA team, man. We're gonna flip the subject. Sports, man. What's the NBA team we going with, man?
I'm a Lakers fan, man.
Lakers.
No. I really,
Now we speaking 2024.
We are speaking 2002. I've been a Lakers fan since Kobe, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. My favorite player was Allen Iverson until he met Kobe in them little finals. He stole my heart. I said, oh, okay. Well,
R.I.P. Kobe.
It was just like, yeah. But, you know, I'm ready for LeBron to get off our team, man.
You ready for LeBron to get off the team?
Yeah, him and Ant.
The GOAT. GOAT James.
That's fine.
And Ant. LeBron.
Yeah, I'm ready to rebuild. So we're not putting ourselves in a realistic position.
So what you make? We be ready for Bronny Jr.?
Fuck no.
Is that what you waiting for?
Fuck no. No. Bro ain't ready yet. They ain't got nothing. Man, he's not ready. Like, I mean, he's going to get there because his father's LeBron James. Like, he's living in a shadow of expectations that he's not ready. He's not ready, and he's not going to be able to ever fulfill. Like, ain't nobody going to ever do what his pops did. Like, you know. Younger brother, he didn't do it, though. I like Bryce. Okay. Yeah, Bryce is definitely in my arms. Yeah. I was cool with cheering for Swaggy P and Kuzma and Ball. Like, you know, all of the people that we done had, you know, all the people we had, I was cool with that because we was finna, you know, we was rebuild season. Like, you know, I fuck with Kobe. You know, bro signed that $96 million and then, you know, tore his Achilles and then, you know, 2 seasons later, he taking a farewell tour. So, you know, that little $96 million hit the salary cap in vain. I'm like, oh.
Well, let's switch it up. Favorite NFL team, 2024.
I don't have a favorite NFL team. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's the cheat code to adult life. Because, you know, I got a few partners, you know, a few customers. They are Cowboy fans. So, you know, my son, he's a Cowboys fan. Like, you know, hey, it just wasn't what. Now, before, I was a Broncos fan. You know, Peyton Manning was my quarterback. You know, Ken Folk, Chris Harris was on the team, so it was just like, oh, okay, I could cheer for them. You know, I rode that little old boat for as long as I did. And it was just like, oh, y'all stop playing. You know, Peyton Manning left, you know, start playing with Ken Folk. You know, they just did a whole rebuild. I was like, I don't want to cheer for nobody no more. Like, we not going to cheer. We're not gonna cheer for nobody. Nah, we good, baby. I don't want to cheer for nobody. So, you know, on Sundays when people is, you know, busting out them phones and texting people like, look at your bum ass team, I get to avoid all that. You know, but hey, you know, I got a few Cowboys fans that get talked to recklessly.
Yeah.
All the time.
Good time.
You get talked to like that all the time. I'm like, nah, I don't want no team. I can appreciate just being able to watch it for what it is. There's too many players, I ain't gonna lie. Like, to be freelance is even really low-key kind of better. Because, you know, you get to watch all these people play at the drop of the dime. So, I definitely don't be wanting to have a favorite team. Well, it ain't nobody safe. Like, niggas hate the Niners, niggas hate the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. You know, niggas hate the Chiefs. You know, everybody is hated. You know, it's something bad. So you got something like that, I don't be wanting that. I don't want nobody calling my phone. I want to watch the game in peace.
Speaking of hate, man, on the hand dreads, I ain't gonna speak on no name. I'm not even gonna speak on the barbershop. There's a lot of hate out here from you, man. From other barbers, man. I done heard some stuff and I just be like, they talking about Chubbs? How do you take the criticism, the bull talk, when you know you put the damn work in, when you know you one of the coldest in the city? How do you take that, man?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I can't take nothing serious that's not directly pointed at me. Like, I ain't never had nobody push up on me and talk to me. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody wanted to, say, damn, Chubbs, nah.
Sit behind your face.
I'm the topic. I'm the topic of the conversation in any barbershop because I moved the needle. Like just the era of barbering that I came in, it was evolving. You know, so the old head barbers that that I remember when I was a customer. Now you have to move up and you have to start evolving because now you got social media. When I started, I had Facebook, so it's just, it was regular. Like when I first started cutting hair, like I was posting the same haircuts, like it was still the same thing. Only thing that took off is people started, paying attention. More likes started in the pictures. This is one of them things to where it's just like, I don't know where the hate comes from, because we do the same thing. But I mean, sure. You don't know somebody, it's easy to, keep forming an opinion about somebody that you don't know, you never want to talk to.
Do you feel like the hate comes from envy? All your shops you've been into that I've come to over the past years, it's literally your shop, Chubbs, Barber, SuaceFactory. And, a lot of them being there with about 20, 30 other barbers, 10 other barbers. Do you feel like it's an envy?
Not really, because you got the same opportunities I got. Like, I started at Barber King, so, I knew what it was like to see people coming to work just to make enough money to go buy a bottle and a 3-5. So, if those were the type of goals you had, coming to the barbershop, that was totally fine. Like, you gotta look at wanting to be the best at something. Like, don't nobody get into sports and just say, I just want to be on the team. Like, I don't want to do nothing except play. Like, nah, if you're not trying to be the best, there ain't no point of getting out here and doing it. So, once I kind of seen that, I've always given the game and the expertise to anybody that wants to know it. Tulsa got a real crab in the bucket mentality. If one person get up, then the next goal is, for everybody to try to bring them down or, conspire and be on the bandwagon to hate. And it's just like, man, I don't too much care because I know that don't stop my church. It definitely does not stop my church, stop what I'm doing. So we have to always be mindful of that. I think that's the only thing that I really took from church. Just being delivered from people's opinions about you. So sure, baby, hey, ain't nobody said nothing to my face. I'm their best friend in them inboxes and them DMs, Got plenty of barbers that, you might be in them barbershops and, they gonna hate me. They dislike me. They be in my inbox saying that my haircuts look good on my snaps, on my Instagram. So it's just like, when you got all of that, it's just like, hey, I ain't gonna worry about it. If you don't want to say it to my face, then that means, you don't really want to know, so.
That is crazy. But that's a good mindset to have, somebody could have been a lot more arrogant and a lot more disrespectful.
Oh, baby, I come from that era that if you say something, you gotta stand up.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people might not get no conversations from me because, I'm that person. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely see the chitter chatter and all of that. So it's just like, nah, I ain't gotta deal with you. What I'm gonna deal with you for? Like, Nah, baby, we definitely hear the chitter chatter. It ain't no need of acknowledging it because it don't do nothing.
Okay, we about to get into it, man. 2024, top 5 barbers in Tulsa, Oklahoma, all the way to OKC. Who we going with? Top 5.
So you talking about 5 from here, 5 from OKC?
Yeah, but I gotta crush it. Top 4, because you already in the discussion. We need 4 more.
So, from each, so 4 from here and 4 from there? Or just 5 period.
Oklahoma in general.
Oklahoma in general. Oh man. So, if you really, it's hard and it's not hard. Because
you sugarcoated it. I want to hear the phone now.
So let's see, man. You gotta think. Let's go here. So top 5. This ain't no order. I ain't gonna lie to you because I respect caliber and just the quality of the barber. So OKC for me. We're gonna go with Scissor Hands. I like Scissor Hands. I like what Scissor Hands stand for. Like he got fading up. He got a whole lot of he got multiple barbershops there. He basically has put multiple barbers on in positions to open up their own barbershop. So bro definitely stand on the unity part of that. You got a couple of other barbers that I fool with down there like D-Pain. I actually took class with bro. Bro is definitely, he's from Tulsa too though. But he's in the city. D'Angelo Payne, D-Pain, Elevation Grooming Studio. Shout out D-Pain. Bro is nice. I fool with bro. We come back here.
It's awesome.
We gotta come back here.
Oh shit.
No, nothing wrong at all.
It's about to go down.
Hey, you gotta think. Like 2 barbers that I definitely learned from and definitely still use their stuff to this day. Mr. Crispy's Barbershop.
Mr. Crispy's.
And TJ. TJ Thompson. Like, we was the big 3 before the big 3 was the thing in NBA or anything. So, we was that in the barbershop. So I definitely learned a lot of tips and trades from those guys. So, man, dang.
That's amazing. Okay, so we knocked that down. If you can give me my top 5 female barbers.
It ain't a lot here. Not a lot. No, I still got AG too though. AG, like, you gotta think like E. Like, it's like to say 5 barbers in the midst of where I've been cutting her hair. Like, it's a lot of young, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like 5, that's just looking at tenure and all of it. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're going for right now what I do, then yeah, it's like, we can just go a whole lot of different ways. Because I forgot my boy DJ Zachary, Ice Trey's Barbershop. He in Lawton.
We still on the mill.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's
DJ.
DJ Ice Trey's Barbershop. We got the Young Bucks. You can't leave the Young Bucks out. Like, baby, I'm an old head, baby, I'm up. So, I've been cutting her for 14 years. It's going on 15. So, you got the youngsters, the J Rushes, the Kennys, the Pressure Barbershops. Like, you got all of the Young Bucks. You got a lot of people, like D Hunt Cuts Barbershop. Like, it's a lot of people that definitely are contributing to the evolution of barbering right now. So I can't be, hey, like, if you're not, and the only way I'm worried about these barbers is because these barbers make money. The job we in, baby, is to make a little bit of bread. So if you're not making no bread, then hey, be able to do what you want them to do, or just hey, it is what it is. Like, it just may not be perfect. Like, you strive to make everything perfect. You can't do that. Like, it's definitely gonna take a different type of barber to admit that he's not happy with that standard. Because it's definitely times where I'm not happy with my standard. But it's not messed up either though. Like, people wouldn't know that. People wouldn't know that I'm unhappy with my standard because they would, you would have to visibly notice it to be like, oh dang, bro, you could have did this better. And then the people that that do be like, hey, last time you did this, I already know because I seen it. So when you double back like, oh, last time, bro, you didn't do this. Oh yeah, I know.
So criticism and consistency.
Yeah. Yeah, them gonna always be it. Being able to take that constructive criticism, hey, you can't be mad at nobody that want to work at making you be their barber. This day and age, people can just leave and go find them another barber. Right, they're making it work with you. You might wanna listen to what they gotta say and deal with that. So
that's some good advice right there. Has it been any times where, you know, the baby daddy like, hey, you in my baby mama inbox? That my little boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Out of happy.
Yeah. All of that. Yeah, I got baby daddies to this day that still cancel them appointments.
Oh, so that canceled.
Yeah, I don't want you to go up there with Chubbs. Chubbs ain't even no smoke. I don't want no smoke. I'm here to cuss on her, baby.
That's it.
That's all we want. Yeah, we don't want no. I'm not worried about your baby mama.
Has there ever been any conflict with somebody soon coming up to your shop and had some words for you?
No, baby.
No, they ain't got that far.
No, it ain't no need to get that far.
Okay.
If you was doing what you supposed to do as a man, I would see you. You know, I would see you. Period. Now you know, mind you, I've definitely had men bring their son or bring the, you know, I've definitely had them bring them and you know, the part that be kind of blowing me is just, you know, they're sending a kid in the barbershop by herself. Because they don't want to come talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go on in there. Go tell them you here. Yeah, dog. Like, you don't want to come in, you know, hey, what's up? My name is.
Yeah.
Nah, they just want to be mad. Nah, bro, we ain't got no smoke out here. At least I don't know. Like, hey, men don't want they women and kids to come get no haircut. Like, you know, now some people it just be on the tender part of things. Like, I can take him.
Now, what's the age on the child? You think that he's old enough to go in there and get his whole haircut?
I mean, at the end of the day, if you pulling up driving, that's the age. Like, it ain't no way you pull up and, like, you got kids, you gonna pull up and let your son out the car and say, go on in there and go get your haircut?
See, I got 14 and 10-year-olds.
No, I'm talking about that 5-year-old. You gonna send you gonna send that 5-year-old through the door, that 6-year-old, that 7-year-old, you gonna send them through the door?
Not nothing young like that.
Nah, bro, I done had men send young bucks through the door. Because they don't want to come in there and, you know, talk to me.
They don't want to shake your hand.
No, they don't want to do that.
How's the payment proceeded, though? Is that like online payment?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Most of these niggas that bring their son up there, the haircut paid for. Mama didn't did the do.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry. I don't look. They just mad they gotta bring them.
Yeah.
It's already paid for. It's already booked.
Wow.
All you gotta do is take your son to get a haircut.
Shout out to the mamas, man. The mamas out there making sure the babies look good.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing, man.
I can't do nothing except make sure my environment is welcoming to the single mama. You know, I get it. I got a lot of women customers, you know. So sometimes coming to the barber shop in itself is a thing. You know, you got to worry about the men talking to you. You got to worry about men being men at the barber shop. You know, 9 times out of 10, mama and son, mama dressed ready to go for the day.
Especially if she got that junk in the trunk.
Yeah, she got that shit on when she walk in the barber shop. Nigga,
yeah, everybody head
like,
turn.
yeah, like, oh yeah, like, ha. Bless her up and down. Bless her up and down. So, you know, it's just like, you got some women now. For those, I got them like Chubbs, he finna come in. Like, I'm not coming in. What I got on, I'm not coming in type stuff. I respect it, because it's just like that. Now, mind you, when I got my own suite, I ain't got to worry about that. A woman can come in, she ain't got to worry about, you know, nobody trying to talk to her, nobody trying to be all of that with her. So
these are the benefits of the SuaceFactory.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, man. I got a lot of women that, you know, wouldn't even come in until I got my own place because, you know, they just didn't want to deal with the environment that come with the barber shop. So it's just like, nah. So it's just, hey, I try, but I don't be worried about nobody's women. I like my coins, I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that's right. Nothing like some bit of money.
Yeah. I like my coins. If I'm worried about the women, I mean, I ain't worried about no coins. I have a few partners that I watched cut her for the booty instead of the coins. You know, that's cool. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, but you know, when you get to the back end of the day, it's gonna be like, dang, you know, I might have threw them last little 5 haircuts in there for the free, cause you know, I gotta go see the mama later on. You know, about some clogged up plumbing. You know, we gonna go pull up on my Dukes and, you know, go get that payment situated.
Gotcha. Man, what is the craziest payment you have received for a haircut? Besides money. Has there ever been a time somebody want to give some gold?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. I barter. I am not one of them. If you got something I want, something I need, yeah, we gonna definitely. Yeah, I done took a PlayStation. You gotta think everything I probably got that was worth anything had to put a little bit of money behind it. I got it. I got one customer, shoot, he gave me an 80-inch TV.
Ooh.
Haircut. You know? PlayStation 4, when them things came out, PlayStation 5s, oh yeah, shoot. I got you.
Yeah.
Chalk this up, 3, 4, 5 haircuts. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I don't know, baby. I'm just, you know, hey, I grew up in the bartering system in the 90s, you know, watching my pops and all of that.
So if y'all out there...
No, baby. No, that's over.
Oh, it's over.
That's over. Oh, no. I got really food with you.
You got some shit.
No. But we ain't even gonna take it.
We ain't gonna take it. We need the money.
No, baby. We that was back in the day.
We got kids.
Yeah.
We got a wife and kids. We got to pay bills.
No, baby, no. That just, yeah, no, I took everything. Yeah.
That was back in the day.
But that only goes so far, you know? Yeah. You know, you might come get you a haircut. You might come do.
Yeah.
It's time to do some willing and some dealing, big dog.
Yeah.
But you know, nah, we definitely wasn't.
Now let's say a man or whoever getting a haircut had the money and something just magically happened to the account and now he didn't have the money. How would you proceed with them, man?
Man, I mean, you got next time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna ever sit up here and act like shoot, bro. I didn't have people walk out. I pay for haircuts, come back. I mean, I didn't count it. Everything. You know, now. But it's hard. Now, back in the day, yeah, I had to take them little losses in stride. Like, you know, like, hey, if you put yourself in a predicament to where somebody can't pay for the haircut, you don't know that until you get done. Like, I had one dude, you know, like, the reason I take credit cards and process payments to this day, I had one dude, hey, bro, I'm going to the ATM, never came back. Had another dude, you know, I was cutting one of the E-Customs. It was crazy because, like, bro never came back as an item. Like, you know, he was E's customer. Got cut by me, walked out on me, but never came back to the shop.
Whoa.
So it was just like a dang, like, all right, but you know, like, bro, I mean, bro, I'm going to go to the ATM. I'll be back. I'm like, all right. Shoot, I took off. You remember how I used to be back in the day? 8, 9 people in a row. I'm not really worried about it. Shoot, I got the looking up. Man, bro, I ain't even.
He never came back.
Look outside.
Yeah.
Bro, gone. He long gone. He took that little haircut in stride. So I said, oh, okay.
Shame on him.
Oh yeah, man. I went right across the street to the Walgreens where we used to be at. Hey man, let me get one of them square credit card readers. $10. Best $10 ever spent. Let me go get one of those.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Got one of those, and we didn't have to, you know, people would jump up like, oh man, I got my card, or I got this. That's fine. Got whatever you need. I done had everything I got is because I just lived a regular life. I had to have a PayPal. I had to have Zelle. I had to have Chime. You name it, I got it. It ain't a form of payment that I don't take.
Yeah.
You want to send it to me? I'm definitely gonna take it. So.
I got it.
Oh yeah. We take everything, man. So yeah, nah, I ain't had nobody walk out on no haircut in a little old second.
It's been some years.
Yeah. Now I might have people that might book, ain't got no money on the card. You know, they may no call, no show type stuff. That's probably the blunt of it. That's probably the bulk of it right now. Is just, you know, people booking them appointments and ain't got no.
So how are you doing no call, no show 2024?
2024, I mean, it depends on the caliber of no call, no show. No call, no show is a full charge. Like if you doing life like you supposed to and you got money on that card, when it hit and you ain't able to come, like it's a full charge. Like it's always been that. But you know now, when you book that appointment, you ain't got no money on that card, and no call, no show, and it decline. I'll keep your name.
Yeah.
So when you book again, I'll cancel.
Would you cancel or would you just double charge?
No, I can't double charge. I wouldn't want to do nobody like that because that's the first way to have somebody run into their bank. Like, you know, I done had somebody come in here and get a haircut, you know, and go to the bank. Oh man, I didn't do this. Like, you know, first time that bank call you and tell you about their reverse payment, it's gonna be like,
wow.
Yeah, so no, I didn't have people definitely to do it. So that's just like, no, we just moving on. Like, you know, hey, if you don't pay for that haircut, you gonna move around. So I can't really too much fight. Now mind you, I have your card information from when you book. Now if I wanted to be petty, I could keep charging it.
Yeah.
Until I get some traction in there. When that paycheck hit. We can time you for a Friday.
Yeah.
I could be petty. But then that's just like I'm saying. Like if I be petty like that, what's the first thing you gonna do? You see that charge that for oh no, we good. We gonna go ahead and get that back. You charge me, like I'm gonna go ahead and dispute that with the bank. And we gonna get our money back. So it's just one of them things, like bro, as a business you take it in stride. Like you got look at Quick Trip. Got a few customers that work at Quick Trip. They bonuses be affected by the people stealing. So, you stealing their products, and from some of these Quick Trips, that bonus get affected. So, it's just like, Quick Trip ain't worried about who's stealing. They know what's happening. Yeah. So, we still gonna let it go. So, man, when people no call, no show, ain't no money on there, they do what they do. I just leave it on there. I just keep the name. I get on there, look at that name, look at that email. Next time you book, people.
You don't block this.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Negroes is Negroes. They'll book with a different name and use the same email.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, dog. No, sir. I already seen you. You good. I ain't gonna deal with you. No more.
What's some of the craziest experiences you have witnessed in a barber shop? Some people that come in, they use this like counseling, They tell you damn near anything.
Oh yeah, man. It definitely shaped your opinion of life a little different, Cause I seen it. I didn't see life lived in the barber shop a little reckless. Like, hey, it's 50-50. So I don't want nobody to be like, I know the caliber of man that I cut, or just me being a barber, period. People always like, oh, it's the dudes. I know that you get to see this stuff with these dudes and all of that. And I'm like, no. I see just as much as with women too.
Yeah.
I definitely, I see a lot of craziness with men and women. So man, nah, bro. I seen some things. People, little side chicks, little real girlfriends, little catch-ups, little old. I'm not going home tonight. Little, Hey Chubbs, have you seen him? He said he was getting a haircut. He ain't been home. I have not seen him since he's left. But hey, it's in a messed up spot because it's just like the unspoken code of the beauty salon is in effect also. Yeah. So don't be making it seem like I'm withholding information. The beauty salon definitely.
Men's salon.
Yeah. No, not just women's stuff. That's why I say you gotta think That's on y'all to get the game. I can't, I might talk about it, but I can't wholly be out here, snitching on
dropping down.
Yeah, this is what men be doing at the barbershop. Like, hey.
That's in the contract, the barber contract. You had to give all that money back, he told you.
Baby, it's just unspoken. It's just the code of the game. Like, because I'm a psychiatrist. I'm a therapist. This is what the fuck I gotta go through. So you come in and you telling me something, it ain't for me to go tell your girl, tell your wife, tell, my job is to, your secret's safe with me, sir. There we go.
Let's go sensible with it, man. 2024, you a man of money, correct?
I am, man.
Man, porn star come in.
Porn star?
Porn star come in and say she got $700. She needs you to cut that coochie. You cut that coochie, yeah, I cut that coochie.
Good dog. For me to stay out of trouble, no. Now, mind you, I have already thought about that as a business.
Yeah.
It ain't getting the kind of traction that I...
She say, man, I got a porn scene, man. I'll give you $1,500 to cut that coochie.
But see, I can't fight myself out of trouble because you go
ain't fucking Chubbs. I got this scene for about an hour and 25 minutes. I need you to cut this coochie for $3,500.
But why won't you go get waxed?
I gotta get that CTB cut.
Oh, you tricked out
for this coochie.
So you getting it waxed? Oh, I don't do no waxing. You want me to cut it with some clippers, cut some initials in it?
Yeah, she want to put some dice in the motherfuckers or something.
I gladly put a design
for $3,500.
For $3,500, of course. Yeah. That's fine. I tell baby when I get to the crib, hey, this is what happened today.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Now I did that for the man. Same scenario. Big Mandingo coming to
Oh, we good, baby.
Big Mandingo coming to
no, we straight.
Chubbs the ball.
Hey,
I got this porno scene, man.
I
need you to wax these motherfuckers. I need you to cut these pubes for $3,500.
We ain't got no smoke with nobody.
Hold up, man. I thought we was talking about money.
Hey, we is talking about money. We been talking about money.
Okay. 5,000.
Shit, I'm straight, baby. Hey, it's enough.
5,500.
Hey, it's a price out there that's gonna make some niggas itch and twitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn away.
Let's not go that far.
No,
I need you to shave these chest hair.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
2,000.
No, you can get that yourself.
I don't want to touch it.
Hey, that's fine.
I'm waxing ass. I don't wax chest.
Hey, if you getting paid enough, you know she gon', you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I just started cleaning eyebrows up for men, like, you know, just as a grooming type of situation. Like when I first started, I used to have this Mexican cat. I used to come in, get a haircut, be like, hey man, you want to clean my eyebrows up? It was such a gender specific type thing back in the day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, what? I got to stand over you, get in your face, and do your eyebrows. So I'm like, dang, y'all. But then, you know, now I look at my customers, you know, y'all come in here, you know, got a widow's peak. You know, you might have a widow's peak. You might have, you know, we got to get that squared away. So now I don't look at that the same no more. But I ain't cutting no chest hairs.
I feel you.
I'm not manscaping nobody, dog.
We just had to have some fun with it.
Yeah, I get it. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, this day and age that we in with the reels and all of the content. You know, nah, bro. I see a lot of disturbing barber videos. Yeah. I see a lot of barber videos and low key be disturbing, but you know.
We cutting hair. 2024, we cutting your hair, you beard.
We cutting your hair. We gonna leave you alone.
We gotta go below the neck. Listen, man. You need to go somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Shit, you got a girl.
Yeah.
I can refer you to the clippers to buy.
Yeah. You know them clippers ain't nothing to play with.
Hey, baby, if you shaving off pubic hair and chest hair, you don't need nothing but some $40 hollers.
Best thing to do is get Manscaped. Go get your Manscaped.
Yeah, the Manscaped clippers.
Women and female, get your Manscaped, man.
Yeah, the Manscaped clippers is definitely out there. You know?
That's good, man. That's good. Yeah. What's the hot music in the town right now? For the people who don't know of Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Law, just Oklahoma in general. Who hot right now?
Right now, town music. It just depends, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of give everybody a burn this day and age with Apple Music. If you're doing your music the way you're supposed to, and you got something that somebody I'm real big on seeing somebody. You know, might post a little video, might post a little clip. I'm real big for going on Apple Music and giving that some burn. Like, you know, just as an artist, I feel like if artists don't have this, like, you know, the local artists, we going with local. The local artists don't have, if you ain't got your music on Apple Music, you're not giving a person like me a chance. Because I just skipped from the YouTube. I mean, I'm not on YouTube looking at local music. We not on some of these pages they be operating from. They be thugged out. You know, now there's a lot of local music that if you choose to listen to it, you just have to beware. You know, I'm out south with it, baby. You know, out east. You know, I can listen to this music in the confidants of my own car. Now, you know, I take my car out north, roll down them windows. Some of these songs may not be, some of these songs may not be, you know, appropriate. But man, nah, man. You know, I like Phil Sosa, I like Cuddy, I like King Cut, I like Steph Simon, Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Too Fat in the city. Well, he in Loudon, from the city. But there's a lot of people that, like, if you're not giving the local music a chance, like, you're part of the problem.
Part of the problem.
Because, you know, if you know, these people don't get the type of support that they need to grow and to be a force in the music. If you're not, if you're not listening, if you're not giving them no streams, you know, how they gonna push up on somebody and, and say that. So, it's definitely a lot of there's definitely a lot of music out here, you know, to listen to. You know, the youngsters, you know, you got the Tony D's, the Bass, the rappers. I give everybody some burn. Like, if I can listen to your music over and over and learn a few words, like, okay, I got you. Like, you got June, like, you know, I tap in on everybody's stuff every so often. But, you know, when I check out of the local music scene, like, I go back to the old school stuff I used to listen to when I was a kid. Type stuff, the old school rap, the old school stuff that, you know, everybody got, you know, R&B type stuff. I'm an R&B fella, so don't get me wrong. This rap stuff is cool.
Yeah.
You can't want to kill somebody every time, big dog. So, you know, you ain't gonna be able to kill the vagina. You can't future the pussy. You know, you have to, you know, you gotta make some love to it. You gotta be
No female rappers on that list?
Female rappers. Neighborhood Barbie from the city. Rappers?
Or R&B singers?
Jasmino is hard.
Okay.
I like Jasmino. She from her. Man, see, I don't know names, but you have to credit Spence. Like most of my little old local music that I come across, like Spence.
King Spence.
Yeah, his channel, just what he be doing with the freestyles and the putting the music out there, shooting the videos and all of that.
Yeah, you got that come through studio.
Yeah, I definitely get my local music from them. So it's from him. Like, you know, just being able to be on that scene. So I definitely take that. And, you know, then that's why I say, like, you know, once I check you out on Spencer's thing, you know, I come across you social media wise. If you got it on Apple Music, baby, we in there like somewhere.
That's a good analogy. Man, yeah, if y'all need somebody to listen to, go check out King Spence channel, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and hell, Facebook and Instagram. He gonna have the hottest things out there popping for sure. He shoot dope ass videos too.
Yeah, I like King Spencer. King Spencer done filmed my Barber videos.
Okay.
You know, I can appreciate bro's creative direction. And Wally, I ain't gonna lie to you, I get a lot of my local stuff from Wally.
Okay.
Wally will throw that stuff on.
DJ Wally, huh?
He'll throw that stuff on in the party. Like, you know, like, hey bro, what's that? Oh, that's such and such. Oh, okay. So, you know, no, like, you know, Wally definitely is one of the DJs that do his just do with, you know, he gonna spin some local music for you. He ain't gonna withhold it.
Yeah.
He do his part as a DJ to put it out there. So, but you know, man, it's been there for a long time. Like, man, you just gotta like the local music in Tulsa, it's been around for a long time. You ain't from Tulsa if you don't know the Lethals and the 918s,
Yeah.
Player 1000s, you know, and the Young Hustlers Coalition, all of the people that, you know, did the music back in the day. Like, if you ain't been around since then, hey, it is what it is. Oh, Jay Friday probably one of my biggest, you know, one of my biggest logos. You know, man, that's what I said, man. No, it's definitely a lot of.
It's a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's a whole lot.
Turf Hall.
There's a lot of local artists, bro. That, you know, actually, you know,
Mike the Don. You know what I'm saying?
like
Smack Man.
I like all of them, man. You know, you got your
A little
R&B.
bit of everybody. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Yeah, I listen to everything. R&B, rap, you name it.
Drag the Narrow. You know, say a couple of them.
Yeah, so it's just like, no, baby, you definitely get down and try to listen to a little bit of everything. Like, we ain't out here just listening to the mainstream. Like, you know, mainstream kind of get old.
Right.
So, you be like, nah.
Oklahoma for sure has some talent, man. Well, man, you got me in the game, man. As always. CTB, Chubbs the Barber. Car Show 2024. What we pulling up in this year, man?
Ooh. Nah. I'm trying to get the box Chevy situated. I got a little play toy I didn't have for the longest. 1988 Chevy Caprice. I didn't have it for the longest. Maybe done sat in the garage for so long.
It's been sitting in the house chilling.
Yeah. I probably had the car pushing on about 10 years. It then sat in the garage for about 8.
Yeah.
So, you know, nah, man, I'm trying to responsibly get some things put together. where I can pull that thing out this year. I definitely am waiting to. So.
Are you a Chevy kind of guy?
Oh yeah, about Chevy. That's the only kind of car I like to drive. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. Ain't no need for no Cutlasses, no Regals, no Monte Carlos, no El Caminos. You know,
no Lax.
No Lax.
Wow.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that's my bucket car. That has already been eyed as my old head car. Like, you know, after 40, I really want a Cadillac Eldorado on some swangles.
Okay.
You know, some little G22s. You know, a little bit of pop trunk action, all of that good jazz.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to do that. So
Yeah, I got a 1988 sedan. This is the DeVille. Sedan DeVille, man, and I'm trying to get running. It's been sitting up for way too long.
oh man, you playing the game.
Yeah.
That's what we want. You gotta get that car out there, man.
It's coming. Might not this car show. Might be 2025 car
Hey,
show, but it's coming.
Hey, bro. That thing got photos of you probably down there. It look like it's
It's
supposed
photo.
to. Yeah, no. I'm saying, you know, if it's drivable, hey, that's the state we in out here.
No.
It's
It's just sitting. It's 4 flat tires.
I mean, well, hey, man, you know, once it gets to there, I said my car been sitting on so long, like, shoot, it's drivable. So I ain't even, the stuff that I gotta fix on it, I ain't even worried about. I'm worried about it, but I ain't. It's just like it'll happen when it happens type shit. Yeah, man, we're gonna try to pop out this year, man.
What's some good foods out here to eat, man? What's Chubbs the Barber eating on?
It depends. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just depends on what you want. You know, it depends on my mood. The little crazy puffs got me in a chokehold right now.
Oh yeah?
From Little Caesars. You know, they got me in a little chokehold. But, you know, I'm definitely everything that, you know, Tulsa got to offer. I'm a tailor-made person. So I ain't gonna lie.
Turkey leg.
Nah, I like the bowl, bro.
You like the bone?
Yeah, the bowl.
You scared of the bone?
No, I used to have it. But then, I mean, you know, it's everything that comes with a turkey leg.
Okay.
You know, nothing wrong with it. But, you know what it's like when you get to the middle of the turkey leg. The little string part. You know, the internal components become a factor of how much you gonna really eat on that thing.
So the bowl is pretty much the whole turkey leg though, bust down, or you think
Basically. So you got the meat.
turkey leg,
No, I mean I wouldn't care. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get a double bowl.
double bowl.
Yeah.
How much they usually go for?
Like $25.
That's that big boy meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
My back ain't gonna ever get unbig fucking with that motherfucker. Yeah, but you know, that's the meat, that's the macaroni and cheese with the Alfredo sauce and the shrimp.
Okay.
Cheese on top of it.
You going night after that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you going night after the itis.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to check out that tailor-made turkey leg, man. Get that double bowl. Tell them Chubbs sent you.
Yeah, I definitely, man, I eat a little bit of everything, bro. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. You know,